Hello everyone, Geraldo del Rivero here. Now before I begin with the video, no, I am not a weeb. Playing weeb games does not make you a weeb. If you masturbate to them, then maybe a little bit. Everyone knows by now what Genshin Impact is. It's a weeb game made for free. Yes, this shit looks better than Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that shit costs $60. What a fucking joke. But let's not forget Game Freak. It's a tiny indie studio with no budget for their games. It can be pretty fun in small doses, do the dailies and at least a few quests. Exploring it's actually pretty cool, the map it's well made and there are a lot of good vistas and shit, so if you didn't tried it yet, I recommend you to play it. And no, Majoyo or whatever the fuck the devs are called didn't sponsor the video. I wish they did. Majoyo, Plaza sponsor my channel and I will only upload shitty Genshin Impact videos. Anyway, there are tons of tier lists for this game for things no one cares about: DPS, support, best healer. Fuck that boring shit. Most people are ignoring what's important, a tier list for the best waifu. Now, we gotta be careful with these characters here. I mean, I like Smash Ultimate, but I am not going down that path. Lisa and Jean are fair game though, and many people agree with me on this one. This tier list will consist in which is the most pretty playable waifu in the game, so get ready and try not to come on your keyboard. First things first, Paimon, the greatest piece of shit in existence. Fuck this tiny little bitch, I hate her so much, so I made an special tier for here, utter trash tier. Now we begin with the lowest tier, which is D. We begin with Clay. Yeah, she's illegal, you twisted fucks. The same can be said about Chi-Chi. I don't care, she's a zombie and has like a 100 years, she looks like a kid and I am no pedo unlike you. Next in D tier is Mona. I don't know about you but Mona in Spanish is female monkey, and I am not into bestiality, so Mona belongs on D tier. Now, I know I said waifus, but male characters are included in this tier list, and the next one is Venti. Fuck Venti, he's really annoying, I can't stand him. But at least he's not Paimon, so bottom D tier. Forgot to mention, but Chongyun belongs in D tier because he's a teenager, so off limits to those thirsty women that loves shotas. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with these people that loves Killua from Hunter x Hunter? He's a kid. Now we advance to C tier, which are pretty good waifus, but nothing too amazing. And we begin with Bennett. I don't know him, never saw him on the game, and I don't care. He looks cool though. But also looks like he would be that one annoying friend in the group, which sometimes can say cringe jokes that no one laughs at, and he repeats it thinking nobody heard the joke, but in reality everyone heard it and it wasn't actually funny, so bottom C tier for Bennett. Next one is Razor. He looks exactly the same as Bennett, it's like his twin, but edgy. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, and I don't like Sonic games, fuck Sonic games, but he looks like a nice dude that wouldn't bother you. Also looks like that one guy that texts you on the night before school day with a "You are a swell guy, don't come to school tomorrow." Next one is Xiangling. Now she looks fine, but I'm not so sure about her age, and the Wikipedia page has no info about her age. Thing is, every time she walks in the game those stupid bells start to make so much sound that gives me a migraine, so C tier only for that. Barbara is the next on the list. Now I don't know much about Japanese culture, like I said, unlike you, I am no weeb, only read 70 hentai one-shots on hentai.com, but in the wiki page it says that it's an idol, and I hate idols. Still, looks like a kid but also not much info on the wiki page, so she goes C tier. Same thing about Fiscal, but she's broken as fuck in the game and reminds me of V from Devil May Cry 5, so she goes C tier. Now we moving on the B tier, where things start getting interesting. We begin with Amber. Poor Amber. Everyone hates her, but it's fair, she sucks ass in the game. The least I can do for her is putting on B tier. Also her age is redacted. Sucrose, she looks cute, also gives vibes that she wants to experiment on you, so sadistic points for her, because her experiments could also be forms of torture, and I am into that shit. Okay, he looks cool, talks cool, cringe clothes though, and a cringe eye patch. Eye patch only looks cool in like 2 fictional characters, everyone else looks goofy. If it weren't for the eye patch, he would be A tier. Kecking follows, and she looks like a pain in the ass to deal with, but also has a sadistic vibe, but much more notable than Sucrose. And I am into that shit. Then there is Zinkayu, looks like a good young lad. He is maybe the most normal playable character ever, or maybe I can't make jokes about him, so you can be the judge. Sometimes, normal can be good. Now we are on the big leagues, on the A tier, almost perfect waifu material, but not enough to make it to the S tier. We begin with Ningguang. Now, be careful with her, because she's only for cultured people, a MILF, with big milkers to show, and she doesn't mind about them, so she displays them with pride. Your son also calls me mommy too. And wears high heels so she can step on my neck every day of the week. Also, Beidou is for cultured people, a really sadistic girl, many levels higher than Kecking and Sucrose. No, she's only for the big boys, and she doesn't have mercy, and doesn't think twice to strangle you with those thick goth thighs. And to end this tier, we have a personal favorite of mine, mainly, because she's at least legal. Yes, we are talking about Jean. Well-mannered, good wealth, and a killer body. She has everything. Also, hides sexual toys in her room, but that content was cut after the 2nd day of release, so it's no longer accessible. And now, S tier, the best of the best. Gods can only dream to reach this level of unmatched beauty, and we begin with maybe the most obvious one, Lisa. First, she's a witch. She has a witch hat, a ton of points for fulfilling one of my favorite kinks, witches. Only for the most cultured lads. Also, a goth, everyone dreams about them. It's an extinct race, but not in the Genshin Impact world. After all, it's a work of fiction, so they still exist in this game. Almost no character can top Lisa, only one came on top of her, and that character is Diluc. Just look at him, words cannot describe how erect I am now. Always had a thing for redheads, but he's just perfection. That built body, how he handles that big sword. Sorry for losing my composure. So there you have it, the most comprehensive tier list about who is the best waifu in the game, and for me, Diluc comes on top in the end. But how is your tier list? Who do you think it belongs to the top? And why do you think Paimon should be hit by a truck and never come back? Write a comment, I'll be reading, if there is a comment at all. This was Geraldo del Rivero, and I wish you a good night, and try to not have a boner after seeing Diluc. See you in the next video.